What is up, guys? I don't want to call y'all vlog squad because that's David. I willingly didn't bring my camera to this little errand, but I was like, damn, I should have brought my camera. So I'm not gonna let that stop me though. So I'm gonna record on my phone. I just pumped gas. We're going to look. My Yukon's back, but I have to replace the spark plugs. I got the pump checked out or changed out, but now I gotta do the spark plugs. I bought them. My dad is probably gonna want me to like pay a mechanic, but I'm gonna try to do it myself. Yeah, we're gonna go to Whole Foods. Not to be healthy, we gotta return some shit. I'm gonna return these oil filters I bought from my dad that didn't end up working, and then
I'm gonna get some chips from there because healthy queen, healthy chips.
Facts. She has a dress. We were Fiona and Shrek for Halloween, but that dress was $40 on Amazon. We're trying to get that money back, and we are. Yeah. So we're gonna go return everything, buy chips, buy sourdough. Let's go. We are here. We are here. Can y'all tell? Can y'all tell?
Can y'all sell?
I secured the sourdough bread. Now we're gonna go to the chip aisle. Oh wow, found it. So they're not gonna be low calorie. They're gonna be healthy, or they're gonna be cooked in like avocado oil. We love pita chips. We're gonna get some dip now and head the fuck out of here, man. Bag acquired. Okay, we're gonna make a little taste test for you guys. We got 2 dips for these pita chips. We're gonna try some Greek green goddess. So I don't know which one I'm smelling right now, but it smells good. I like it. Very green. Makes me feel healthy.
Tastes like a pickle.
What is up, guys? Came back from work. It is like 2 days after that last clip. I'm about to shower and talk to you about what you should do as soon as you're turning 18, or what you should already have, or what you should start up if you're late blooming into being an adult. I don't know. No shame. This shit doesn't get taught. A lot of people's parents don't know this either. My parents didn't. I was just very lucky enough to find the videos and to like be interested in that type of stuff. But yeah, guys, this is what you should be. This is what everyone should be doing, but not many people do. So let me talk to you about it. Let me take a quick shower though. All right, what to do when you're 18 financially. This isn't even financial advice, but this is coming from someone that's a 20-year-old that kind of just now started doing this stuff. I wish I did this when I was 18. I know there's a lot of videos like this, but this is just something to put out. Again, this is the whole part of my little journey on YouTube here. I'm just putting shit out. So I wrote some notes down. I did no research because I'm actually very educated on this. I feel like, not to my own horn, but yes, I am. What to do when you're 18. Make sure you have a bank account. A lot of people that I knew already had a bank account under their parents, you know, like I did that. I didn't know many people that didn't have a bank account. And even if they didn't have a bank account, they had a Cash App and they have a card. I think that worked. If not, you need a bank account. Just choose a bank. You know, I'll tell you right now, choose Wells Fargo, because that's what I use. They're not even a good bank. No big name brand banks are a good bank, but just start off with Wells Fargo. Before I actually go into this, a lot of people give you options. Sometimes when I watch something for the first time and they give you options, I go like, what the fuck do I choose? Now I have to research all these things by myself and like everything by itself and choose what's right for me. I'm gonna just tell you one thing. I'm gonna give you one choice for everything. So if you're feeling like lazy, you just do what I tell you and you're already ahead of most people. So later on, you'll do research and get better options, better things. Or right now, if you want to get the best of the best right now, you are okay with researching by yourself, go ahead. Just search up, you know, the keywords that I'm talking about. I'm gonna literally spoon feed you what you should be doing. Okay, so back to the bank account. Have a bank account. Just have some type of bank account with somebody. Wells Fargo, boom, open up a Wells Fargo checking account. Do not open a savings account with no big name bank. You'll see why in a second. All right, now that you have a bank account, you need a job to fund that account. If you don't got a job, you need a job. One, to have an income to support all these things I'm about to talk about. And 2, to have an income to support all the fun you're about to have, because you just turned 18, bud. It's lit. It's lit. You can do a lot more things freely. You can be out past 12. I remember being out past 12 and not feeling like illegal. And I was like, oh my God. Dude, when I was like 15, my dream was deadass to have my own car and a license to where I could just go to Whataburger at 3 a.m. if I wanted to. And I've done that a few times. So like, it's pretty lit. If those are your dreams, or if you have higher dreams, you gotta start doing this. Damn, I didn't add a lot of things actually. You need a license, bro. When you're 18, there's no excuse to not have a license. Now you got a job. I know it takes a while, or you don't know how to do. You're 18, you're gonna need an entry-level job, bro. Go to McDonald's, go to Taco Bell, go to a fast food place, go somewhere. Ask around. If you have friends that already have jobs, ask to put in a good word for you. You gotta find a way, bro. You're gonna have to find a way. Now that you have a job and you're getting income, you need a credit card. I kind of recommend not getting a credit card if you don't have an income. No income at all. If your parents give you money here and there, credit card's cool. If you have any type of income, like from a job or your parents, or you do some type of hustle, get a credit card. But if you don't have any type of like income coming your way, do not get a credit card. It can fuck you up. But now that you have a job, you need a credit card. Now that once you're 18, unless your parents put you on their credit cards or something, or your older sibling put you on theirs, you won't have any credit score or any credit history. You're gonna have to start clean, which is what I had to do. What pretty much everyone has to do. You're gonna most likely need to open a secured credit card. What does secured mean? Secured means you give them money, and the money that you give them, that's your credit limit. And then after a while, when you're doing good, they'll be like, okay, this guy's trustworthy. Give him his money back, and then your credit line also increases. Like I said, I'm a spoon feed you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. I got a Discover secured credit card. It's $200. I gave them $200, so I had a credit card with the $200 limit on it, and I just bought gas. If I went to a fast food place, I bought my food with the credit card. But here's the thing: with the money that you're making, credit cards, it's not free money. It's not free money. It may seem like that because you're not paying for it. You are paying for it, bro. You are paying for it. Trust me, it's a stupid like process. You're gonna get a credit score from all this, and this will come in so clutch later in life. Is gonna open so many doors. It's gonna give you things maybe other people won't get because you have a good credit score. Let's say after a week, let's say I got gas twice and fast food a few times. That's like $100. Now with your job, with the money you are getting from your job, or from the money you're getting from your parents, whatever, like you're gonna link your bank account to your credit card to pay it off obviously, and you're gonna pay off that 100. You're gonna pay that 100. So you bought it, you bought those things with your money. You just borrowed it just to give it back. You can't let the month end without you paying it off. You have to pay it off in time and in full. Again, this is kind of like, you're gonna have to watch some videos on this. I'm not a good explainer, so I'm not even gonna try. Pretty much, you don't have to think about it. If you just, let's say I go to Chick-fil-A and I buy a $15 meal, as soon as that purchase is like loaded onto my credit card, I pay it off with my bank. I just pay it off, okay? After time, this will keep increasing your credit score. What is your credit score? It's a number. The max is 850, I think. Now, your credit score kind of shows how trustworthy you are. That's why you're like borrowing the money just to pay it back. It makes no sense, but it lets banks know that you're trustworthy. If you have a high credit score, they will give you money more easily. When it's time to buy a car and you want to do it on a car loan, they'll give you money and a lower interest rate. You're going to pay interest rate no matter what, but with a higher credit score, you can pay lower interest rates and a lower down payment for the car. Let's say if I'm just buying cash, I'll probably have to pay 5 to 10K down and then pay off the rest. With a nice credit score, you probably just need like 1,000 down, and you can just finance the rest on a low interest rate. Boom. And when it's time to buy a house, you can get a house with a nice low interest rate. This is a long-term game. Just make sure everything you're buying, you're paying it right back. And with the secured card, they have you gave them $200, right, to open this card. After you do well, after like 5 or 6 months, they give you the $200 back and they raise your limit. Mine was supposed to be like $500 on the website. For the card I got, it said after 6 months I would get my $200 back and it would raise to $500. Bro, I got my $200 back and it raised to $1,800. I guess I was a really good boy. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but hey. And then like a few months ago, it got raised to $2,500. It's crazy. Don't spend it though. Don't think that's, if you can't pay it, if you can't afford it with cash, you can't afford it with credit, because you have to pay the credit off. Now that you have a Discover credit card, you're gonna open up a Discover savings account, a high yield savings account. Now, why did I choose Discover for the high yield bank? Because you already have a credit card with them. So you just have one app for 2 accounts now for your credit card and your savings account. That's why I'm saying I'm just spoon feeding you. I'm just telling you what to do. There's better options. If you want to do the research, go ahead. But I'm telling you what to do just to start. Now, what is a high yield savings account? Honestly, don't know how it works. I don't know why every bank doesn't do it. Let's say with a Wells Fargo bank savings account, you're supposed to get interest on your savings account. But with Wells Fargo, they pay you literally a penny every month. I've seen accounts with thousands of dollars in them and they get 1 penny a month. With the high yield savings account, it's a way higher interest rate. The Discover one is 3.5. So let's say, and that 3.5 is yearly. So let's do some math here. Let's say you have $1,000 in this account. It can be whatever. The opening amount is $25. So let's say you have $1,000. It's not times 3.5%, times 3.5%. That's $35, right? So at the end of the year, you'll have $1,035. So that's $35 of interest that you got for free on that account. It's growing with time. You know how inflation, prices get higher? If you just have your money sitting in an account or sitting in cash, like under your mattress, it's literally losing value, because inflation will always keep going up. Things will always keep getting more expensive, but your money is staying there. It's losing value if you really think about it. And when you put it in an account like this, look, it gained $35. It's growing with inflation. You didn't add any money. Let's just say it's just that you just put $1,000 in there and you left it in there for a year. It grew $35 still, and it compounds. So now you have 1,035. Now the next year, 3.5% again. That's 36.225. Now you add that on, so it's like 1,051 and 22 cents. Exactly. And that's if you're not even doing anything. Now you should be adding, I'm not gonna tell you how much, just like depends your job, depends your income. I'm gonna just tell you 20%. 20% of your income goes here. Every time you get paid, just 20% of your income goes into that account. It's gonna keep growing, and it'll be an emergency fund. If anything happens, you got the money for it, bro. All right, now you're gonna want to open a Roth IRA. Now, what is a Roth IRA? It is a retirement account. I know, being 18, when I was 18, I thought this was the future. I thought I was the old man. But your life is just starting. You still got to think about the future. I know it's lame. It's gonna be lame. This stuff isn't fun, but you got to think about the future, bro. Now, I use Vanguard, so you use Vanguard as well. You set up all the things. You give it all your deets. And then you have it. Now you link your Wells Fargo account to fund it. And let's say every paycheck, let's just say 35%. So let's split that in half. Whatever your 35% is, take 35% away from your check, split that in half. Half of it goes to your savings, other half goes to your investments. Now, I just said investments. This isn't just a retirement account. This is a retirement investing account. You can put the money you put into this Roth IRA into the stock market. Now, I'm not too into the stock market stuff. I'm not too into investing, but I do know, as of right now, I'm just putting shit into my S&P 500. The S&P 500 is literally just the 500 top companies in America. Let's say you put like $25 in there. They're dividing that 25 into 500 and giving it to 500 different stocks. I could be very wrong. That's how I visualize it. That's probably how that it'll help you understand. It's just the 500 top companies in the US, you're investing into them. So this is Apple, this is Microsoft, this is Nvidia, literally all the top companies, you're investing into them. So as the company grows, the money you put into their stock grows. Let's say you keep putting money into it. The average per interest rate on this one is like 8% interest rate. So just putting this stuff in there, it'll grow over time forever. It'll keep compounding just like your savings account. You can take money out of it before you retire, but I'm pretty sure you get penalized, like you get taxed on it or some shit. This account isn't meant to be open until you retire. You don't get access to it until you're 65. Like I said, you can get access to it, but you have to like pull strings or whatever. I don't fucking know. It doesn't let you access the money easily until you're 65. So you have to keep this growing and you have to keep investing. It doesn't invest it for you. You have to put money into the account and then from the account invest. So you kind of have to do two things. You have to wait for the transfer for the money to be in there, and then now when the money's in there, you have to invest it into the S&P 500. There's a lot of other stocks. You can do whatever you want. The S&P 500 is just proven time and time again to not be very risky. It is technically a risk, but it's pretty much a guaranteed like money maker. Stocks are risky. That's why I just stick with the S&P 500 for now, but you can put it into individual stocks as well. If you want to put it into Apple, you can put money into Apple, but like just individually, and it'll grow more, but there is a more, like if you put everything into one, string of hope, it could all come crashing down. Just saying. That's why the S&P 500 is just proven time and time again to just be the GOAT, because it's almost impossible to not make money from that. The top 500 companies in America being the number one country, like economically, like come on. So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna do for the video. I'm pretty sure that's it. If I left anything out, I'm so sorry. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them in the comments. Again, I'm just spoon feeding you. I'm telling you what to do, but if you want to do your own research, go ahead. All right, I'll see y'all.